What's going on? Y'all, I have been filtering through my comments, looking through a lot of things and trying to, pick up on what my fans and my followers and my subscribers like. And I know that a few of you have asked for me to do an informative video where I talk to you about a few things, specifically travel nursing. Obviously, because a lot of my stories are derived from all of my experiences, all the places that I've worked, all the people that I've worked with. And believe me, when you do a bunch of contracts in a certain amount of time, some of them 4 weeks, some of them 8 weeks, 6 weeks, 13 weeks, you see a lot of things. You're exposed to a lot of different kinds of people. Things are done different ways. It's a lot to talk about. So what we're going to talk about primarily today is travel nursing, and then you guys can let me know if you want more informative videos and what you want me to talk about more. I know a few of you guys have also mentioned like how to get like insurance for travel nursing, for registry nursing, for not being able to work with the specific facility where all of that is taken care of. So we'll get into all of that. One of the main questions that I got was how to pick the right agency. Here's my recommendation. Do not just be loyal to one agency. You will benefit from having a few. Sign up with multiple. Give multiple agencies your experience, your resumes, your references. You need to set yourself up for success. Because at the end of the day, these recruiters are going to take care of themselves before they take care of you. And I hate to make it sound so shady and so petty, but if something doesn't sound right with one agency, chances are high that it's going to sound better with another one. However, you leave one agency where the benefits in certain areas are phenomenal, they may not be so phenomenal at another agency. You have to figure out what is most important to you at that time and go with that agency. And things are going to change. Rates are going to change. It depends on the season. So I would say during the fall and the winter, it's very, very important to set yourself up to not accept less than a certain amount, because the rates are going to go up after a certain time. And it's typically during the winter and the fall seasons. Spring and summer, they falter a little bit, and they falter a little bit everywhere. So that's completely normal. Which also brings me to my next point. Don't get too excited about the money that you're making from travel nursing. You have to set some of that aside. You need to set some of that aside so that when it comes to the point where you don't have a choice but to take the lower paying contracts during those lower paying seasons, you have a cushion. I cannot tell you how many of my travel nurse friends have hit a financial wall because in their minds they thought that the money would never end, that the pay would be consistent at that rate, and it won't. It will not. Especially during COVID, people were getting large amounts of money a week. 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. Some strikes were going on where they were getting fat amounts of money. That does not last forever. It doesn't. Things will change. You need to set yourself up to be successful financially. A lot of you guys, I recommend speaking to a financial advisor, opening up multiple accounts, spreading your money out. The chances of you blowing it all at once, because it happens. The chances of you blowing it all at once significantly decreases when your money is spread around. Because the thought of having to move money around, it's exhausting. Typically what ends up happening is you'll just be like, you know what? I don't need it. Forget it. Forget it. So, super quick recap of what we've discussed so far. Do not just stay loyal to one agency. Also remember, one agency will have access to certain contracts, whereas other agencies will not. You're not doing this to hurt anybody, to spite anybody, to be petty. You're doing this to take care of yourself, because again, recruiters will take care of themselves. There are certain pieces of information that will be withheld And there's not really going to be a whole lot that you could do about it. You can't interrogate the recruiter. You can ask questions. And if the information that you're getting is not up to your standard, then the best that you could do is say, I can't take this contract. This isn't good for me. Move on to the next. Move on to the next. And if they are withholding information, they'll probably just come out and say, okay, then I could do this for you. Because, you know, sometimes they're concerned about you moving on to another agency and signing a contract elsewhere. That's money out of their pocket. That's money that they missed. You just have to stand firm. Stand firm for what it is you're looking for, what it is you need at that time. Also, set money aside. Just a quick recap of everything that I went over. Set your money aside. Build a cushion for yourself. The rates will not stay the same. Also, another quick recap. The rates change with the season. Okay? These are just some super quick, helpful tips for when it comes down to you doing your travel nursing. And if others have been doing travel nursing as well, leave some comments. Share what it is you know. Talk about what you know where this topic is concerned. Because a lot of people are looking. A lot of people feel like, you know, they have been slighted. They have been taken advantage of by recruiters who know that they don't have a lot of experience. So the more information, the better. Also, do not talk about your pay with staff nurses. Don't do it. And some of them have the audacity to ask. And this is going to be a topic in my podcast, how disrespectful I think it is that staff nurses openly want to discuss the pay that travel nurses are getting. It's rude. Don't ask. And travel nurses, don't discuss it. Just don't. If you're going to talk about it with another travel nurse, that actually might benefit you, because that other travel nurse might be making more than you, and you guys are obviously doing the same thing. That's something that you need to bring to your recruiter's attention. You'll just have to bring the proof. So somebody needs to be willing to show you their contract, to send you their contract, so that your agency can match it. That's another helpful piece of information. But granted, even as we are ending this video, understand that I will continue to share more helpful tips, because things are always changing. It's always going to be something new, and I'll do my best to keep you guys posted and updated. Keep your resumes updated. Understand that you'll have to have at least 1 year of experience in the specialty that you would like to get a contract in. And please note that there are some things that you just cannot fake. A lot of you are going to be like, what? Fake? Bruh. A lot of nurses come in there saying that they've had experience in a certain area, and it's so abundantly clear that they don't. Don't try to fake the funk. Do what you know. And if you want to do something else, take a break from travel nursing. Get a job in the industry, in the field that you want to do travel nursing in, and then go back to travel nursing. Do not fake it, because when you go in there, they're going to expect you to know everything. You're never going to know everything. You're never going to know everything. So it's going to look even worse when you already don't know everything, but you don't know anything. If you want to go into ICU and you have no ICU experience, that is not an area to fake. Some of y'all are really bold. Do not do that. Don't do it. Get the experience and then go into the field. I know that this seems like such an obvious thing, but y'all, I have met some interesting nurses. I'm sure if you've been watching my stories, you know. Anyways, I hope that has been helpful. Let me know what else you guys want me to talk about as far as helpful tips in healthcare is concerned, what you need to know, what you'd like to know, the questions that you have. Feel free. I'm here. I'm happy to answer them. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for engaging. Thank you.